The sixth circle of hell, also the first of deeper hell, is told by Dante through cantos 9 through 11. It is where the heretics burn as they denounce immortality of the soul and in turn must lie in burning tombs until they are sealed at the end of eternity. This punishment fits the sin, as these people are given immortality in hell, yet trapped in the graves they thought they'd find solace in.
Canto 9 sees Dante and Virgil waiting outside of this, or lower hell. Dante is startled, especially after the fallen angels rush and shut the gates before them. While they await for an angel of heaven to open the gates, the three Furies arrive, threatening to unleash Medusa onto Dante and turning him to stone. However, the angry angel from far above arrives and allows them inside. They see the heretics burning and turn red. Canto 10 starts with Dante asking Virgil to talk with some shades, and Virgil replies with saying his wish will be granted, as well as one kept hidden. Then, Farinata calls upon Dante, who is a political enemy. During this argument, the shade Cavalcanti de Cavalcante appears and inquires Dante about his son, in which our hero is hesitant to reply, making the shade think his son, Guido, is dead, and returns down to his tomb. Dante and Farinata continue to talk, but to begin, Farinata ominously states, "The face of her who reigns in hell shall not be 50 times rekindled of its course before you learn what griefs attend that art." He then proceeds to talk about the split of Dante and Farinata's political party, as well as how the shades can only see the past and the future, not the present, which is otherwise dubbed as a gift to God. Dante learns and regrets not telling. Canto 10 starts with Dante asking Virgil to talk with some shades, and Virgil replies with saying his wish will be granted, as well as one kept hidden. Then, Farinata. Canto 11, the final section of the sixth circle, as Virgil and Dante spend time resting behind some shattered boulders to get used to the foul odor being emitted from the lower circles. While doing so, Virgil explains the deeper parts of hell to Dante, which we won't go into because this project is an adventure. We don't want to take that away from other people, do we? Do it, Miss Lemon, do it.
The majority of the people trapped who were first condemned to this circle are the followers of Epicurus, a Greek philosopher who believed one should be free of stress throughout life until death. This is the earliest example Dante gives of denouncing immortality and God. Others include a Florentian rival of Dante's ancestors, Farinata, who was declared a heretic in the future and exiled, meaning they were placed here to burn. Cavalcante de Cavalcanti is another placed here, as despite being an enemy of Farinata was placed here due to guilt by association about the faith of his son Guido, who he forced to marry a daughter of Farinata, being Dante's love Beatrice. Guido, Cavalcante's son, a poet, and Dante's best friend, will also end up here soon due to his heresy and exile from Florence. He will indirectly die because of Dante. Some others include the Holy Roman Emperor Frederick II and Pope Anastasius, who both denounce the divinity of Christ.
There are numerous allusions to Greek mythology throughout this chapter. This includes the three Furies, Megara, Electra, and Tisiphone, who attempt to unleash Medusa, a snake-headed creature who turns all who look at her into stone, onto Virgil and Dante before escaping, as well as Erichtho, a sorceress, and the many-headed serpent known as the Hydra. There is also an allusion of the city of Sodom, which along the Gomorrah was destroyed by holy fire due to its sinfulness in Genesis 18 and 19 of the Bible.
As far as historical devices go, the very punishment of this circle is ironic, as the heretics are those who rejected immortality, yet not only are they given what they denied, but they are forced to live it with inside the graves that they dug themselves. There are also symbols within these cantos, such as Virgil still being reasoned, especially outside the gates of this, waiting for the angry angel, as well as when he's explaining the deeper circles of hell to Dante. Farinata is also a prime symbol, as he writes more than being a heretic, but more so about sticking to his political values and leadership. Contrast can be found between the gazes of Farinata and Canticante, with Farinata actually having a harsh gaze, meaning he is more politically inclined and wants the facts, while Cantacante is more anxious and concerned about his son, showing the right brain side of human emotion. Overall, these rhetorical devices are valuable in developing the Sixth Circle of Hell, as well as illustrating Dante's supreme writing style.
Dante is rather abrasive and saucy in his time in this ring, as the people he finds are many of those of the opposing Black Party in Venice, as well as his good friend Guido, who ended up marrying Beatrice and died under mysterious circumstances. Throughout the trio of cantos, Dante's attitude differs slightly within depending on who he is speaking to. However, overall, he is still rough until his departure for the Seventh Circle.
There are still parallels today, especially with wider knowledge of other religions, as well as some even being more vocal with scientific advancements with no spirituality at all.
Modern figures who would be placed in the circle would include Bill Nye, for not believing in God and would therefore be a heretic, as well as Kanye West, because he himself believes as God and is in turn heresy.
The Sixth Circle of Hell definitely illustrates the cruelty of the deeper parts, however just it is.
In the end, the Sixth Circle of Hell is a pretty terrible place, because nobody wants to get burned alive, believe it or not. Dante illustrates this throughout supreme rhetorical devices and strong allusions to create a canvas of what this circle would be. Overall, it would be pretty hectic to be a heretic. Don't fail us.